Hello and welcome back to my channel of free trade analysis. If you guys are new to my channel, I am Vaji Kazmi and I give you regular intraday trades for your trading purpose and we make regular profits. And to verify that claim, you guys can always go back to my previous videos and test for yourself that how much profits we are making on regular basis. So I would highly recommend to click on the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon so to receive notifications regularly. Okay, so now let us continue with the USDJPY analysis, and if you guys are short on time, then I have given timestamps below so you can directly go to your desired trading pair and save your time as well. Okay, so now let us discuss the USDJPY. Then when we were discussing USDJPY analysis yesterday, market was trending over here and we gave you there is this initial area of resistance and this initial area of resistance, and you guys can clearly see that market broke past our area of support and closed below. And if we were a risky seller, we could have gone short from here, but definitely we would have hit our stop loss in the very next candle. But if we were vigilant, then we also gave you that this is an area of support as well. And this scenario came into play as the market closed above this area of support and gave us a good opportunity to buy. Then we could have gone long from here and made a good profit. So if we would have hit our stop loss in the very first trade, then in the second trade we would have made approximately some good profit and we would have recovered immediately, and the amount of profit would be approximately 2.8% in this setup. And then we gave another area to buy, that if market goes above this area of resistance, and market almost retested this area, you guys can clearly see that if we would have gone long from this as well, then we were if we were a risky buyer, then we would have made a good profit as well. And if even if we were a non-risky buyer, we could have gone long upon this trade because this was a retest and market closed above after the retest, and we could easily go long over here, and this was a safe trade. Okay, so now let me take both of these trades for you guys. So if we were a risky buyer, we would go long from here. Now take profit would be approximately over here and my stop loss would be over here. So this would be a 2.2% profit. And thirdly, if we would have gone long over here, my take profit would be here and my stop loss would be here. So this would be a 4.1% profit and we would have made a good profit over here as well. Now we also marked this area of resistance for you guys, and you guys can clearly see market entered our area of resistance and market closed right below as soon as it entered the area, and we could have easily gone short from here. Okay, and this would trade would have given us a good profit as well, and it would still be running in profit. So 1.78% minimum profit. Overall, the USD JPY pair was in a good and profitable manner. So now you guys can clearly see that market has respected our given areas, and market has closed above our yesterday's areas. So now our support levels have shifted. So now let me remove the previous day's analysis and let me give you guys the fresh analysis so you guys can trade this pair in a beautiful manner. So now first of all, let me go to the longer time frame, which is the 4-hour chart, and check this out. You guys can clearly see that market has broken below this area, but it has not completely taken out this area. So I am expecting the market to go up further, and market will take out this area of resistance tomorrow. There is a good chance of doing that tomorrow. So now let me go back to the 1-hour chart and let me give you the initial area of support, which is over here, and my initial area of resistance would be, now this area would be my area of resistance. Okay, approximately. Okay, so how are we gonna trade this pair? Okay, so if market test this initial area of support and closes above this area, then we will go long. And secondly, if market just closes above this area of resistance, then we will go long if we are a risky buyer. And if we are a non-risky buyer, then we are going to wait for market to close above this area of resistance, and then market to go up further. And secondly, if market tests this area of resistance and closes below this area, then we will go short from here. And secondly, if market tests this area of resistance, then we can go short from here as well. And thirdly, if market closes below this support area, we will go short straight away. And fourthly, if market closes above below this area of support and market retests this area, and then we can go short from there. Okay, so these will be the possible scenarios of USD JPY tomorrow. And the bonus areas are gonna remain as they are. These areas are still very much valid. So if market enters this area or this area, we are definitely going to look for some opportunity to sell or buy this USD JPY pair. Okay, so that's all for the analysis of USDJPY. Now let us move on to the next pair, which is the DJI Dow Jones. So when we were discussing this pair last time, we the market was trending over here, and we marked this initial area of support and this area of resistance. The resistance was not tested, but the support was clearly broken. And if we were a risky seller, then we could have made a good profit. And even if we were uh, Yes, and if we were a good buyer, then we also marked this area of good support, and this trade also came into play beautifully. Okay, so first of all, let me take this short trade from here. So the how much profit we would have made from this initial selling, that would be approximately 2.9% profit. And from the buying from this area, so we would be still running in good profit. The stop loss would be over here. So 5.9% profit from this buying setup. So and it is still very much valid. And here you guys can clearly see that the market has once again entered the same area, and now you guys can clearly see that the market has taken out this low, and market has closed below. Now after retracing a little bit approximately above this level minimum, then we can expect the market to go back. Okay, so as market has made a new low today, so let me remove the previous analysis so you guys do not get confused at any given point of time. Okay, so what has happened is that let me mark a Fibonacci level for you guys so you guys can have a better idea as what I am trying to explain. As you guys can clearly see, Fibonacci would start from here and go exactly over here. So I think that the Fibonacci's 50% level has already been tested, and the market is going up. So now I am expecting that anytime soon that market is going to fall further. Okay, either from this area. Okay, so let me mark my new area of resistance. Okay, so this would be this area. Okay, so this area is very close by, and it is quite possible that market will respect this area and market will go short from here. Okay, now let me go back to the 1 hour chart so we can have a better idea as what market is doing with us. Okay. Okay, so now if you guys can clearly see that market is a bit in between our area of resistance and support. So if market closes, market tests this area of resistance and closes below, then we are going to go short. And secondly, if market closes below this area of support, then we will go short once again if we were a risky seller. And thirdly, if market closes below this area of support and market retests this area, then we will go short of after if market gives us a further signal to sell. Okay. And now another alternatively, if market closes above this support area, then we will go long straight away, as per the current candle is doing. And secondly, if market closes above this area of resistance, we will go long straight away. And thirdly, if we are a non-risky buyer, then we will wait for market to retest this area of resistance, and then we will go long after that. Okay, so the bonus areas have already been marked for you guys, and they are going to remain same, but just a small area that can act as a short-term area of resistance will be this area. So if at any given point of time market enters this smaller zone, then definitely we are going to look for a selling opportunity from there as well. Okay, so that's all for the DJ analysis. So now let us move on to the next pair, which is the Bitcoin. Okay, so in the Bitcoin analysis, what has happened is that when we were discussing this pair last, we gave you this initial area of support and this initial area of resistance. The resistance area never came into play, but the support was clearly broken. And if we were a risky seller, then we would have made a good profit upon selling. Okay, so if we would have sell this pair from here, our stop loss would be just above this candle and our take profit would be till here. So this would be a 4.5% minimum profit. And the and after that, once market fell, then we gave you this area of support, and you guys can clearly see once market entered this area of support, even if we would have waited a little, and then you guys could easily check out that market gave us this buying candle, and second test was that market gave us a buying opportunity from here. So if we would have gone long from here, then we would could have made a good profit till here. And if at any given point of time we would have gone long from here, then we would have hit a stop loss. So even if we would have hit one of our stop loss, still the previous two trades were good enough to cover up, and this third trade would cover up further. So if we would be taking profit till here, our stop loss would be just below this candle, so this would be a 10.1% profit. So this would be huge profit for us. Okay, so now let me just mark my new areas of resistance and support, so I can give you fresh scenarios to trade this pair. Okay, so first of all, let me remove the previous scenarios. Okay, so what has happened is that this support area is now going to act as an area of resistance, and now I'm going to mark my new area of support. Okay, so this support is still valid and this support is still valid. Okay, so now I am going to mark my new area of support of resistance, which will be this. Okay, so how are we going to trade this pair? Let me mark my initial area of support as well. It will be this area. Let me mark it in green color so we do not get confused at anywhere. So the bonus trades will move a little further as they are still very much valid as well. Okay, and this selling trade would also move ahead. Okay, so how are we going to pair the Bitcoin? So if market tests this area of support and market closes above this area, then we will go long. And secondly, if market closes above these areas of resistance, then we will go long straight away if we are a risky buyer. And thirdly, if market closes above this area of resistance, then market will retest this area of resistance, and then we will go long afterwards if we are a non-risky buyer. Okay, and alternatively, if market tests this area of resistance, we will go short. And secondly, if market closes below our area of support, then we will go short straight away. We are a risky seller. And secondly, if market closes below our area of support, then market will retest this area of support, and then we will go short once again. Okay, so these will be the possible scenarios for the Bitcoin tomorrow, and you guys have to be vigilant to make sure that we do not miss on any opportunity to buy from this area or from this area. Let me also move to the 4-hour chart and give you guys any other area of resistance and support. So let me mark another area of initial resistance as well, which will be this area. Okay, so this will also very much come into play tomorrow. So if you guys are vigilant enough, then just make sure that you guys are vigilant to go short from here as well. Okay, so let me change its color to green. Alright. Okay, so just be vigilant as how to trade Bitcoin tomorrow, and do not miss on any of the profit that can come to your way. Okay, so now let me just move on to the next pair, which is the Ethereum. Okay, so what happened in Ethereum is that when we were discussing this pair last, market was trending over here, and we gave you this initial area of support and this initial area of resistance. You can clearly see that this initial area of support was broken, and if we were a risky seller, we could have made a good profit till here. Okay, so let me check out that how much profit we would have made. So let me take this trade for you guys. So approximately the profit would be okay, so the profit would be 8.5%. Okay, which is huge. And secondly, if we were vigilant enough, then you guys can clearly see if we were a risky seller, then we would have made 8% profit, and if we were a non-risky seller, then you guys can clearly see that this support was retested once again in this candle, and then we could have gone short from here. Okay, so let me just mark my short position. So if we would have gone short from here, then we would have made a little profit as well. So let me just put, okay, so the profit would be approximately 0.9%. Okay, and thirdly, did not any other repair, did any other player did not come into play. So let me remove the previous scenarios, and let us discuss the fresh scenarios for Ethereum, so you guys do not miss on any of the opportunities that can come to your way. So let me first open the 4-hour chart. A new area of support has been formed, so I will mark it for you guys, so you guys can clearly see that this is our new area of support. Okay, so now you guys can clearly see that we are in a downwards momentum, and now even this area is going to act as an area of resistance, and this candle is now going to act as an area of support, of resistance. Okay, and this little support line is now turned into an area of resistance, and a new area of support is this or this area. Okay, So this is our new area of support. How are we going to trade this pair? So majorly if market tests this area of resistance and market closes below, we are going to go short. And secondly, if market tests this area of resistance as well, we are going to go short from there as well. And thirdly, if market just closes below this area of support, we will go short from there as well. Let me open 1 hour chart for you guys so you guys can have a better idea. And thirdly, if market closes below this area of support and market retests this area of support, we will go short from there as well. Okay. So thirdly, if alternatively, if market tests this area of support, we will go long from here. Let me change its color to green. And secondly, if market just simply closes above this area of resistance, then we will go long straight away. And fourthly, if market closes above this area of support and then market retests this area and market once again closes above this area of support of resistance, then we will go long from here as well. Okay, so these will be the scenarios to trade tomorrow. So let me just make the arrows a little smaller as they were made in the 4 hour chart, so they just okay. So these are the possible scenarios for this pair, and if and these bonus areas are still gonna remain valid, so you have to be vigilant. If at any given point of time market enters over here, then we have to go long accordingly. Okay, so these are the possible scenarios. So just be vigilant and watch Ethereum and do not miss on any of the profit that come to your way. Well, that's all from this video. If you guys have not yet subscribed to my channel, then I would highly recommend you to please click on the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon so you guys can receive regular notifications from our end and you guys do not miss on any of the potential profit that's coming to your way. Okay, that's thank you. I will see you guys in the next video.